Are you feeling guilty yet? Come on, I know you're going to indulge. So, guilt is one of those number one things that comes up around Christmas eating. It's one of the reasons why we don't like other people eating puritanically around us, is because we want to enjoy our food guilt-free. Kind of like showing up at dinner, a big formal dinner, and you're sitting beside a puritanical nutritionist. The blood drains from your face. It's like, oh my goodness, I just want to enjoy my food and not feel guilty. So here's the thing. If you're going to indulge, indulge without guilt. Indulge consciously and knowing what you're doing. If you don't know how to do this, because guilt is a completely useless tool for making good decisions around our food in the moment. Guilt's something that we do after that, right? But if you can't do it, we at Sweet Freedom are coming up with something called Guilt Away Spray. Yes, I've been using this for years in my presentations, Guilt Away Spray. It has many uses, okay? So if you have eaten too many ice creams, had too many scoops of ice cream, too many bars of chocolate, too many glasses of eggnog or tippled or alcohol or wine or whatever it is your poison is, if you've had too many, that works. Works for if you've been flirting with someone who's not your partner. Stuff sells really well at conferences and Christmas parties. It's good for, okay? So what do? You take the Guilt Away Spray. You just spray it on the guilt-ridden area. So if you're flirting with someone or looking at someone who's not your partner, you can squirt it in your eyes. Don't worry, it's non-toxic and won't harm your eyes. Then if you've had too many ice creams, you can just squirt it on your behind and your backside, because it's going to end up there. Maybe on your tongue a little bit. What you do is you wait 10 minutes for the guilt away to absorb into your body. And then what you do is you make a plan to make amends for your indulgence. You follow through with the plan, and it's amazing. Guilt just goes away. So the truth is around guilt is that it's something that we do after the fact. Rarely do we really do it when we're indulging. And if we're indulging and we're feeling guilty, we're not truly present to the act. And what happens is we tend to eat more. So here's the thing. Do what you can before you're going out. Have a great solid breakfast, okay? One of the things that I really encourage you to do throughout Christmas is to have a green smoothie. And we've done a green smoothie video for you, which you can make that in the morning. And just know that if you have that as your foundation every single morning, it's going to be a lot better than if you start off with a rich breakfast and kind of get into the Christmas season. So it's going to be something that will give you more nutrients than many North Americans get in an entire day. You're going to have that for breakfast. So that's a great thing to do. If you're going to be indulging, prepare yourself to hydrate, because if you drink more water, you get hydrated through your smoothies, through high water content foods, you're less likely to drink more out of thirst. And also what we do is we often will eat to confuse that. We'll eat instead of satiating our thirst. And what happens is when we're thirsty, we confuse those signals. So just make sure you're really well hydrated. The other piece is when you're present to truly enjoying something that may not be serving your body long term, when you actually take a deep breath for having it, and you know you're going to indulge in it, and you're just going to be there present, have it, enjoy it, it actually takes less to satiate and satisfy you. In fact, it's been proven that about 11 tastes of what you're eating will more than truly satisfy you. And anything beyond that, we know we're eating emotionally or not consciously. So the most important thing with all of this is to prepare, to be present, and to be mindful when we're eating, and make the most nourishing choices we can in the situation. Nourish ourselves before we head off. And afterwards, instead of a guilt hangover, I encourage you to indulge in behaviors that will make amends or compensate for that hit that your body's taken for what you've enjoyed in the moment. Sweet Freedom is not about living a puritanical, perfect life. It's about progress, and it's about pleasure. But pleasure that gives you pleasure while you're eating it, after you're eating it, and when you wake up the next morning. And the more of these ways of enjoying and having pleasure that we can stack into our life, I promise you, guilt will fade away accordingly. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and like it. subscribe to the channel and share it with people you care about that can benefit from this, and join our incredibly supportive Facebook group. And lastly, if you're looking to get sugar-free naturally, follow the links below and find out more about the Sweet Freedom online program.